Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from DestroReborn.
Hey, if anybody would like to make plans with me and then actually follow through on them and hang out with me, please let me know.
How are we approaching summer, yet it's still so cold outside? I don't know, it seems like women are starting to get used to being flaked on. I mean, we can see the dandruff on our shoulders.
The fourth time I've been flaked on in 1 month by 4 different people. So, yeah, let me know if you plan on showing up. Hit me up.
Men are being ruthless nowadays. My men.
At least you gotta respect the honesty. Now, we know for most modern women, it's impossible to be brutally honest.
I'm a 10.
Yes, they must defend the independent girl message at all costs, because the house of delusional cards would fall if word got out that most low-tier and mid-tier looking women are becoming more and more invisible. Nah, I mean, seriously, the boss girl is bragging about buying her own flowers. Come on, man, that is definitely not a flex. You can practically hear the lonely cat ladies snapping their chubby fingers in the background like, yes, girl. But seriously, have you no shame or decency? Bragging that you don't need a man while buying yourself flowers is the same as proudly declaring independence while reaching for your vibrator. Come on, man. Come on. You don't score any points for playing with yourself.
You don't.
That's exactly why I say I don't need no man.
All you got to do
Costs absolutely nothing.
The
Congratulations.
difficulty arises because now they're taking on tasks they were never built for. Heading out solo to events to meet men, when just a few years ago, they were diligently pursued. In a man's eyes, most of these women fall into 2 simple categories: side chicks or women they haven't smashed yet. That's it. No meaningful bonds, no healthy relationships, and certainly not wife material. Now
I do have friends that only have those 2 categories.
they must hit up the club solo dolo, posting up at the bar like Olajuwon in his prime. They also have to embrace the brutal possibility of rejection, something most of them simply don't have the stomach for.
What's up, love? How you doing? What's up, love? How you doing?
For the girls. You signed it for the girls?
For the girls.
The secondhand embarrassment watching this, and then the look back, she looked back at this man like, are you serious? This is why we don't approach men, y'all.
You approaching the top echelon men that gets to do whatever the hell he wants. And he rejects you, and it's a problem.
This is why we allow them to come to us. Because, oh my God.
This is also why many of these women are single. One of the reasons Jordan Peterson cited for the gender gap was that women were too scared to ask their bosses for a raise.
Gotcha, bitch.
Too fearful of rejection. So if they
I've dated many women that were deathly scared to ask for raises and stuff. I was the one that helped push them to get it, and they got their raise. It's not that hard. It's just they won't speak up.
they're too scared to ask for a raise, they definitely don't have the minerals to ask a man for his number.
True.
But hey, this is what
Right.
they asked for, right? Equality.
This is the reality of what it's like to go out alone. It's a Saturday night and I'm sitting in my car waiting to find the courage to go back into the bar that I was just in. And the only reason why I stepped out is because I felt like a fucking loser.
Oof.
Maybe you are a
Failure.
well, look, I don't know.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
But the real question is, why do you have to go out to these bars alone? Is it possible that you're just not a likable person? Now look, come on, I don't mean that negatively, but let's really break it down. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of women never need to develop an actual personality.
They don't.
People often circle around them because they want something. Yeah, usually sex. Consequently, these women never cultivate genuine social intelligence, likability, or charisma. Especially in the age of social media, they rarely get the chance to build wit, depth, or authentic charm. Like, come on, let's keep it real. You will never in your life see a female equivalent of Joe Rogan or Theo Vaughn. Just
AI, man. What is up with this?
Shallow, boring conversations about feelings. But that's just a side.
I've gone to bars and parties by myself, and I do a lot of other things by myself. So I know how to enjoy my own company, and I'm okay with that.
Are you sure
But
about that?
today I put a goal to step out of my comfort zone and talk to people. And I just couldn't help but notice how many people were there with their friends, and they were laughing and they were dancing. And I had FOMO. Like, I started to think about just how much should I actually do alone. And it made me sad.
Once again, we see the bare face of the real loneliness epidemic nobody wants to talk about.
Yep.
The only person that can endure being around these modern women are themselves. And sometimes they can't even do that. Imagine spending years telling men not to approach them or respect their personal space. And now they have to give themselves motivational speeches to start up conversations with strangers. Tell me that doesn't blow your mind.
And I'm not blaming my friends for saying no. Like, you have the right to say no. Like, it's okay. But I wish I had more friends, or I wish it was easier for me to talk to people so that I could have a friend group to go out and do shit like this with.
I'm sure your friend group are all married now and have kids. This is why you don't have friends.
You know? And I've been sitting here for a while. I don't think I can go back in.
Yup, right here. This is how women become Wednesday night side chicks. Because as you can see, they crave social interaction. Yes, it sounds crazy, but modern women have voluntarily put themselves in solitary confinement. Here's one more example of
Yeah, they put themselves in purgatory.
independence turning into confinement.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but that man is an energy vampire. As women, we got to be really careful who we lay down with, who we talk to, even who we entertain as male friends.
True.
They are energy vampires. And I will die on that hill.
A few moments later.
I'm an exhausted single mother living in California, paying $2,000 for rent. And I feel like I
don't need no man.
I don't need
Who's that energy vampire?
feel like I am drowning. I am drowning in debt. What I was chasing, what I thought I wanted in my life as far as marriage and children and fame and success, I don't want any of that anymore. I just want to be able to live.
You ain't lying.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
You know, the sadder thing about this is they just come online on TikTok and make videos about this. About their misery and the depression and everything that they're going through. They're just venting it out and just kind of, carpet bombing all the other women with the same emotions and the same thing. So they're all in the same boat now, right? It's just sad that women have to tell other women, I'm in a bad position and I can do better, where men are just like, just do better. It's called squats. Get to it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time.